Tourism isn't new in these parts, with commercial activity been going on for well over 100 years. But tourism is far more than its negative perceptions locally of the annoying queue at the petrol pump or the checkout queue or having to wait for Bruce's latte because there's tourists in town. It is and will continue to be a significant employment opportunity, with over 30% of coasters and employment directly linked to tourism, and over $500 million in annual expenditure here, with about a $200 million contribution to GDP. The coast is one of those places that famous saying, getting here is half the fun, should be based on, be it coming through one of our Alpine passes, coming on that top 10 global train trip on the Transalpine, or even that fairly scenic flight flying over the hills with Air New Zealand on one of those bluebird days like today. And whilst we anchor our region's tourism on the famous glaciers, we have literally got something for everyone, from our 600 kilometres of north to south and over 70 kilometres of west to east. Cycling wise, we truly have world-class assets with the West Coast Wilderness Trail and Old Ghost Road, and fortunately enough that's going to be joined very soon by the Paparoa Track, New Zealand's newest Great Walk, which also has dual use for cycling. From fishing, rafting, kayaking and jet boating in our beautiful lakes, rivers and wetlands, to short walks, day walks, and those infamous multi-day missions when people traverse from here to the East Coast. Or for those that prefer horses or even horsepower, we have quad bikes and many other options to suit as well. You can explore our pancake rocks, the arches, the caves and the canyons. You can learn about our history, our heritage, our flora and our fauna. Or for the gun lovers, you can go and knock over a big Bambi or shoot some clay targets. We have UNESCO World Heritage Areas, amazing national parks, and the chance to soak in both man-made and natural hot springs. Nature-wise, we are home to the Kotuku white heron and the smaller species of kiwi, the roe. And if you look up on a clear, dark night, we also have a pretty impressive night sky above us. For those into souvenirs, we have some pretty cool handmade ones, be it carving your own pounamu or sculpting your own knife. Or for those who want to check out the coast from above, you can have a fixed wing or a helicopter scenic flight, or even better, why not jump out of a plane in one of the world's highest commercial skydiving zones. And of course, we can hang our hats on those lovely glaciers which have been bringing people here since 1903. We have 5-star hotels with silver service degustation dining, through to those lovely freedom camping sites, which we probably need to talk to Simon about. And of course, we've got a couple of golf courses. Event-wise, we are renowned for the famous Kumara races, the Hokitika Wild Foods, the Buller Marathon, and the start of that iconic coast-to-coast multi-sport race. We now even have a distillery. As I said, there is something for everyone here on the West Coast. It is fitting to note the branding in which our region has hung its hat on in recent times, untamed natural wilderness. Great work to Tourism West Coast for what they've done behind that. We can even simplify that, and the then Prime Minister Helen Clark once paraphrased us as feral. Now some may take offence to that, but I think it's something we should probably claim. It summarises at times our weather and in places our infrastructure. It's the simple things that make this place what it is. Our location pinched between the rugged Tasman Sea and the mighty Southern Alps, and that lovely weather we get, the two factors that really make us feral. We have dealt with our fair share of 1 in 20, 1 in 50 and 1 in 100 year weather events in my 5 years here, let alone the times of all those other coast families that have been here for generations and generations. We've seen large issues like the Fox landfall cleanup, the Waiho Bridge washout with an estimated revenue loss of $50 million in 18 days alone, ex-tropical cyclones Eta, Feihi and Gita, and now of course we're home to the largest active landslide, Mills Creek, which is affecting access into the Fox Valley. And even more recently, we have seen the Omoto slip, not only affecting tourism, but all parts of the coast's economy, with dairy products being trucked over the Alps and many other operations facing issues. And as Tanya said, lots of them are facing significant dollar value implications there, highlighting again the significant nature of our sensitive infrastructure. All of these do large instantaneous revenue damage and add to the long-term reputational damage of the West Coast as a destination. Whilst today we stop and ask the government to listen, it's fitting to give credit where credit is due, and our region, especially down south, has been very well looked after with 2 key events this year. The New Zealand Defence Force came out and helped local contractors get the Waiho Bridge open in 18 days, an engineering feat I don't know if we'll see replicated in this country anytime soon. And the Fox landfall cleanup, we had Defence Force and DOT get involved in that, and things sped up certainly with their help there. The old adage of team, together everyone achieves more, definitely echoes true here, and something we need to see more of. Our industry and region need central government support on chunky national issues like freedom camping and visa support around foreign staff, but also on localised issues like the future of Franz Josef, which is definitely costing the region investment. With decisions made now from Wellington with a large implication on the future of this place and what it's going to look like for our coming generations of coasters, we really need to be stopping and being spoken to like Tanya suggested. To close and to add this to sentiment of today, he waka iki noa, we're all in this together. Thank you.